Hi everyone, welcome to another interesting algebraic lesson. In this lesson, we have a quartic equation. We want to solve for x in this quartic equation. So we need to factorize to find the value of x. To solve this quartic equation, we use symmetry. So we try and split this quartic equation into quadratics. So solution. In this solution, we have x to the power of 4 minus 4x to the power of 3 plus 6x squared minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. So we are going to assume this equation to be equal to x to the power of 4 minus 4x to the power of 3 plus 6x squared minus 4x plus 1. We are going to assume it to be equal to, into bracket, x squared plus ax plus b into bracket to the power of 2. So we are going to assume this quartic equation to be equal to this, such that we expand this right hand side as equal to, this right hand side will be expanded as x to the power of 4 plus 2ax cubed plus into bracket a squared plus 2b x squared, then plus 2abx plus b squared. So the right hand side have been expanded to this. So what we now do is to compare the coefficient of this right hand side with the left hand side. So we start with the power of 4. So we have x to the power of 4 equal to x to the power of 4. So this implies that 1 is equal to 1. So which is their coefficient. Okay, let's go for the power of 3, that we have minus 4x cubed. So we have this one, okay, this part, this term to be equal to this. So we now have equal to 2a minus 2ax cubed. Here we have this to cancel out this. Then we have minus 4 is equal to 2a. So we can divide both sides by 2 to isolate a. So we have a to be equal to minus 4 over 2, and that will be equal to minus 2. So here a is seen as minus 2, which we are going to make use of. Okay, now the next thing is to consider the coefficient of x squared. So and that is 6x squared is equal to a squared plus 2b into bracket x squared, which is this one, okay, this part. So we cancel out x squared. We have 6 equal to a plus 2b, but we have gotten a to be equal to minus 2. We substitute that here. So, and that gives us 6 equal to, into bracket, minus 2 squared plus 2b. If we square this, we have 6 is equal to 4 plus 2b. We can move this 4 to this side. We have 6 minus 4 is equal to 2b. 6 minus 4 is equal to 2, and that will be equal to 2b. If we divide both sides by 2, then this cancel out this and cancel out this, and b will be equal to 1. We have b to be equal to 1. Now we have considered comparing coefficient of x squared. Now we also compare the coefficient of x, and that is, from our equation we have minus 4x is equal to 2abx. Okay, now we have that minus 4, so this cancel out with this. Okay, we have minus 4 is equal to 2ab. If we substitute the value of a and b, we have minus 4 equal to 2 into bracket. A is minus 2, then b is 1. So if we multiply the right hand side, we have minus 4 is equal to 2 minus 2 multiplied by minus 2, then multiplied by 1, we have minus 4. So we can see they are equal. Okay, we have compared this and they are equal. Their coefficients are equal. Now we have to compare the constant, which is equal to 1 equal to b squared. Okay, and our b is equal to 1, so we have 1 to be equal to 1 squared, and that is equal to 1 equal to 1. So the coefficients are also the same. Then we can now return this back to our equation. We have x to the power of 4 minus 4x cubed plus 6x squared minus 4x plus 1 will now be equal to, using our expansion, which is given as x squared plus ax plus b, close the bracket, to the power of 2. So we are going to substitute this value over here, and this will give us x squared, and a is given by plus, that's minus 2x, then plus, this is given by 1, and that is it. So this will now be written as x squared minus 2x, then plus 1 squared. Okay, this can now give us equal to x squared minus 2x plus 1 multiplied by, so it is twice, so we have x squared minus 2x plus 1. So to expand this to quadratic equation, to get all the possible value of x, so, and this is equal to 0, so we have this to be expanded as x squared minus x plus 1. So this also is given as x squared minus x plus 1 equal to 0. So we have this to be written as x into bracket x minus 1, then we have minus 1 x minus 1. For this part, we also have, for this part, x into bracket x minus 1, then minus 1 into bracket x minus 1, everything equal to 0. So if we factor out this part and this part, we have x, this x minus 1, then this x minus 1 into bracket x minus 1. Okay, for this part as well, so we have this, we also have x minus 1 common, then x minus 1, then this part equal to 0. So we have this to be equal to x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 1 equal to 0. And this can be equal to x minus 1 into bracket to the power of 4. And this is equal to x minus 1 to the power of 4, which is equal to 0. So it implies that x is equal to 1. So x is a quadruple root. A quadruple root. So x is a quadruple root. Hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share the video to your loved ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll meet you in another interesting lesson. Bye for now.